Well, hello, fellow creators. Thank you for tuning in. Just know that this is going to be a general reading for the collective, so not all messages will resonate with everybody, and that's okay. Just take what fits and leave the rest. Um, just know that if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to support the channel and/or like, comment, share, interact with this post. But other than that, if you would like to get a one-on-one with me, you can meet me at 888 and create and go over there 888andcreate.com and sign up today. When the camera was off, I've done all the things, and now that the camera is on, I'm ready to get down to business. So, the energy that I am tapped into today, I feel like that somebody is reminiscing or recalling a conversation, um, a conversation or an interaction that had happened, okay, and it didn't go off over too well. It didn't go too well, okay. For some, I feel like that with the parties involved, somebody had a fall from grace. That's what it feels like. There was a fall from grace. It didn't have to be that way. Somebody was so into conflict and bickering and arguing, and being one-sided in the situation. And I feel like if it's not you or them, somebody is trying to figure out, like, if I could have handled it differently, if I could have, said something a different way for it to be more understandable, or I don't know, just replaying that interaction over and over again. But the thing about it is, because it had happened in the way that it did happen, it caused an ending to the situation between you and this person. Okay. I feel like for you, the energy is, I still have some fight left in me. Okay. I'm not going to give up, and I'm not necessarily saying with that person, but you giving up, period. It's like it's not an option. It's, you have so much in store for you. You have planted so many seeds. You've curated so much. You've made things more than doable and possible for yourself to let this take you down, let this destroy you, let this be the be all that end all type situation. You visualize something totally different for yourself than what that other person had. The way that they moved, the way that they were showing up, things of that nature. It wasn't what you visualized it should look like. It wasn't what you perceived, how you wanted this to be for you in your life, right? So this person was like totally opposite, or doing totally the opposite of what it is that you wanted for yourself. Okay. There's history, and I believe that's why it was, I'm looking back now and wondering if I could have did something differently. It doesn't feel like it because this person is so caught up on the ego side of things, and only seeing it. I feel like it was so one sided, right? And this person could always shut down or distance themselves just at the slightest sign of non-agreeance, or something like that. That's the energy here. It's like, don't stay over there too long wondering if it was going to happen. It was bound to happen. That's just this person's track record. So let's clarify and confirm the energies that I'm picking up here today. And again, if it doesn't resonate, don't try to force the situation. This is somebody that you really had close ties to. Okay. It was something you saw more into this person than they saw in themselves, and it was so hard trying to get them to see and believe like you see and believe, right? Ooh. This person is very headstrong. They're very, I feel like if they could just control their emotions just a little bit, it didn't have to happen this way. As a matter of fact, they may have showed up like somebody who could handle emotions and emotional type situations very well, but as time went on, it they showed they proved to be the opposite. That's what I'm trying to get out. This person is somebody who listened to a lot of hearsay. Like you could be showing them all the proof in the world that this is who you are, this is what you do, this is how you move, that. You know, you could show them better than you could tell them. And this person is so caught up in what they heard, they like all the proof that they needed was right there, and they just kind of turned a blind eye to it. 8, 9 of Wands. I'm gonna take both of them. Okay. This person could also have some commitment issues anyway, right? Committing to schedules, committing to having that tough conversation, that type of situation. Again, how they showed up before is not how they wind up being, and this is just what's unraveling in front of you. You had to see it for yourself. You had to experience. You had to go through the things, and this was somebody that you really thought that you could build something with. Initially, I felt like that they felt like that, yeah, it was kind of like teamwork, this collaboration, this together, we work together, this, and we gonna, and it wound up being none of that. It's just like, I don't know, it's just too many, listening to the wrong people. And this is them, this just listening to so much instead of just taking what they had. It's like it was right there, it's right in front of them, and there was not an amount of explaining that you could do to get them to ooh. This was so exhausting. So this was an eye opener for you. This person will never be able to see. It's like they don't have a clue. Okay. And they're not going to figure it out. It really is going to take your absence for them to get it, but it still may take them a while to get it, because right now they're so caught up in their feelings and their emotions and how they felt like they were right and you was wrong, and you need to admit it, you need to apologize. And I really feel like the energy, this was not on you. Whatever triggered this last bout of how things is going, like this is it, I, I'm done with this, and it's nothing like I thought it would be type situation. Again, for you, you're gonna keep you're gonna keep moving along. You have too many things established, you have too many things going for yourself. You're not gonna let this take you down, and that's great. Because you're choosing to leave this behind, you definitely going in the right direction of maintaining and keeping things solid and stable, like it was. Okay. So I know if it, at some point you were thinking this is too good to be true. It's something about, you couldn't put your finger on it, but it was too good to be true. And lo and behold, here we go. Here we are. Okay. But again, you saw it, you see through it, you went through it. This is something that you are not okay with. You decided what is important to you, how valuable you are. Is very clear to you. So you know what it is that you don't want. Okay. So that's what the energy I'm picking up here. Yeah, you had some fun. Yeah, you got to experience some new things. Um, it just wasn't what you thought it was going to be. It is way different than how it started off. Okay, well, you're good. You got this. And so let's get the final words down here. It just I just feel like the energy is somebody just went through a whole, but you clearly wasted your time. If you was questioning it at all, was this was clearly a waste of time. You came to that conclusion. You said this in your head over and over again. I believe that you are replaying these moments because you like, I should have left then, or I should have called it out then. I knew, the way things was going, that type of situation. Don't beat yourself up. You was giving somebody a chance that clearly didn't deserve that chance. Yep. They knew how to get you. They they got you emotionally involved and tied up. They painted a picture of how they knew you wanted things, how they know you're a loving person and you're very open to giving love. I don't feel like that you're a person with trust issues and da 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 da, or things like that. They knew what to play on. They knew where to get you. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, with this person, sounds like some type of gaming narcissist, but okay. Um, you gave them a chance, okay? Giving and receiving. It was going good at first. I really feel that. You it was a good exchange at first. It's this person, I feel like if they hadn't listened to all these other people and what they had to say about it, you guys would have been fine. But for you, this is just the time for you to rebuild. Um, Especially the time that you lost, you just like in a phase of, okay, yeah, again, you're gonna be okay, you're gonna be fine. Um, it was just the time invested in the possibility of actually considering loving this person is what you um didn't get to benefit from. That's all. But they did get to benefit all the loving and caring and openness and things of value. They got to experience that for themselves, right? Another another reason to keep the manipulation tactics going so they can keep feeling good. But the moment something goes against their whatever, it's a problem. It's a problem. But I don't think it took you that long to figure it out. And everything for you is restored or will be restored. You gonna be okay. You, like I said, you okay. Because I feel like that you caught this at a time that it may not have seemed like right on time, but it was before it got worse type situation. So you gonna be good. Creators, you gonna be good. Cause why? Cause you creating the life that you want. This is why you caught it. This is why you caught it. Because this is not in alignment with what you visualize or you feel or how you want things to portray in your life. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. All right. Well, this is what I have for y'all, and I'll get you another one the next time. Again, if you need that one on one with me, so it can be more personalized with that energy, 888andcreate.com. See you next time.